Hi, Vladimir Ribakov here. If you don't know who I am, let me tell you a bit about myself. I am full-time forex trader and mentor for over than 12 years now. Successful mentor is one that not just know how to teach. Successful mentor is the one that has a lot of success stories behind him. And that's who I am. I am proud to say I graduated over than 1,000 students like yourself from all the levels, from a very beginner to the very advanced, and I made them to be full-time traders or trade for extra income. Of course, everyone with his own goals. My trading style might be not as a very popular and common among all the so-called mentors. My trading style is different. I am trading divergences and convergences, relying on market price action and market cycles, natural cycles. Let me tell you a little story how at all I reached to that level and how did I discover this trading style. I go back many years when I started to work in a broker house. One of hundreds, actually at the end of the day we were few, of few hundreds that came to the tests. Well, I was lucky enough to pass this test successfully and be chosen. During my years I worked there, I came to very interesting situation where I was sitting talking to clients that were trading with this broker I worked for, and I was finding myself over and over again in a very interesting on the same time confusing situation, because at that time I was not a successful trader. I was trying to find my way, and what it turned to be in reality is that I did the same positions, that I chose the same directions almost on the same trades and the same pairs like the clients I spoke to. And after some time at the end of the journey, it hit me. And what hit me was the fact that I was trading exactly the same directions like the people I talked to, which is not a problematic at all, right? Where the problem does appear, at the place where I figured out that these people were steadily losing money. And that was the moment that it hits me big time. And I found myself sitting, and actually it was an evening, and one evening I was sitting in the office by myself and ask myself, Vlad, how do you expect to make money? How do you expect to be profitable in your trading if you do exactly the same trades, exactly the same directions and mistakes like these clients do? And then I understood that, you know what? All these so common things like pure support resistance, pure trendline, and all these things that you can find everywhere, they just don't work. That's good for presentation. That's good for a lesson. That's good to impress someone. But hey, that's not who I am. I need to discover the truth. I started to look around, I started to learn, what does it mean to think different, not like the mass, not like the crowd, and that's what got me to divergences. Unfortunately, I could not found and allow myself a mentor exactly like I do these years. So I had to discover everything the very hard way. But it was worth it. It was very worth it. That was the moment that I started to understand that if you want to become successful, you need to think different. And you need to have this ability to understand when there is a chance to go and expect a very heavy trend, and when is this very moment when trend ends and a new one to begin. There is a very good saying that says a trend is your friend. Almost every so-called guru on the market, a word that I personally don't like, but every so-called guru, that's what they say. Follow the trend is your friend. Everything is good besides the reality, the test of the reality. So my addition part to that, the trend is your friend until the very end. At that very end, normally what happens is all the guys that have no clue what's going to happen, they try to join on that very high or on that very low, on that very moment that the trend looks like wow, and that's when exactly it changes. And that's exactly where people lose money. After all these years, I put together my knowledge of the divergence world, the full world of divergences, with all the types of the divergences, into one method, one principle of trading. And this is the Divergence University course. I designed this course to deliver exactly this struggle I went through. How to think different. How to do what the big guys really do on the market. They design the moves. They design the market, the price action. That's the heavy money behind it. If we learn how to read that, and if we learn when the big money is getting out and in the market, that's the moment where we can really start and make profits from. The Divergence University course is designed exactly according to my knowledge. What does it take to think different, to look at the charts different, and to know in advance, when no one else knows, out of 95% of the traders, what's about to come and why. When you understand that and when you know that, that's the time where you will be successful trader. When you know to listen to the story the market is telling you, you have the power in advance to know what's about to come. When it's best to jump in buys, when it's best to jump in sells, and most important, when it is best to cash out your profits when you were in a buy or in a sell. Since then, this is my trading style. Over than 12 years, and I didn't change nothing of it. I just developed myself, and I just developed my accuracy in my tradings. And this is exactly what you get in the Divergence University course. And now, let me take you inside and show you what you get. Once you logged in, this is what you will see inside. This is a Divergence University. You will get here a dashboard, course, exams, discussions, and profile. Let's start with the dashboard. This is the general overview of your progress. Okay? This is the first course, the next course, and so on. It goes course by course. It tells you what lessons did you complete, what lessons did you pass, what is your progress, success rate in your exams. Okay? And once you finish one, you will go directly to the next one. If you fail, you will have to redo that. My goal in this Divergence University course is to make sure before you move on, you really understand what I am talking about and what is required. You will have to go through tests I designed for every single course. This way, I know if you understand what you are doing, why, and how. Only when you control the first course, each course, then and only then you can move forward. Once you finish everything, you will get the Divergence Trader certification. This is my certificate for you. So you are a divergence trader. You know how to spot them right. You know how to trade them right. And the best part is, I don't just teach you the methods, the theoretical part. What does it mean? I teach you to trade. No one else does. And this was one of my goals designing the Divergence University course. Not just to pass you my knowledge and leave you alone in a deep water swim with the sharks. My goal was how you will survive with the sharks. How you will become successful trading together with the big guys. Trading together with those that have more knowledge than yourself. And this is how the course goes. You go through every course until the very certification. You will have to go through exams and the total exam. Here on the course you will get access to all the courses. Each one have few lessons. Each lesson and course would include a quiz and a presentation which you can learn from. Each course and lesson comes with a video. When you finished all the courses, course number 1, course number 2, that's the basics, course number 3 would be mastering hidden and extreme divergences. Then behind the scenes secrets. This is a very important part where I show you how to use some amazingly powerful tools and indicators to spot the best places to enter. And a little hint, this one, the Bollinger Band secret, would be the one that will make huge change for you. And I know that according to all my students completed the Divergence University course. That's one of the most powerful things you will ever be able to find in the educational part. That's behind the scenes secrets, which I explain you why they happen, how do you spot them, and how do you trade them to make money. The next course would be investor style trading for those of you who don't want to trade but just want to invest. And the next one would be build yourself as a pro trader. Here you will find all the exams for all the lessons and your progress. In the discussion you would be able to choose where you want to ask your questions or see what other traders talk about and ask. Okay, everything is here for you. Okay, once you reach the course you would be able to get into the discussion area. Of course, you cannot discuss about something that you still didn't finish or didn't learn. Okay, so everything designed progressed. You have to go through everything step by step. And the good part is you will never do that alone. Myself and my trading team, the same guys like you that I trained and I made them into traders, and they prove themselves and they work with me in my trading team. We are here for you for every single question. You will never go alone. This is why we are so different, and this is why I am a successful mentor with proven successful stories of successful students that became full-time traders or trade for extra income. Everyone according to his or her own expectations and goals. I hope to see you inside, and I guarantee your satisfaction. Thank you for your time watching this video. I'll see you inside. Vladimir Ribakov.